everyone, it's Jodi here. And it's so hard to go live on a day like today with such tragedy because I'm kind of like, who am I to be able to say anything that might help anybody make sense of this or that might help anyone feel better. So I've been in a long drive and just keep thinking about what has happened and what's happening in our world and what keeps happening and all this stuff. And I'm thinking like, I'm just going to get on here quick. I just pulled over to say a couple words to just give, I don't know. I feel like I want to give hope and I have to conjure it up myself, right? I have to have the faith myself to be able to express it to other people. But, you know, we have a choice here. We could stay in the fear, which is totally understandable, the feeling after reading the news, or we could go into love. You know, we could stay, but see, fear like sticks us. It pulls us away from people. It stops us from doing things in our life because we're afraid something bad will happen. We're afraid we'll lose people we love. We're afraid. Or we could turn to love and be like, we don't know what's going to happen, and we want to make everyone we meet better than when we found them, so we have no regrets. Right? We could just love so fully that there's just no regrets out there. And then you could, I don't know, you could go to love or you could go to fear. Every time this happens on the news, you know, it's on the news or it happens in our communities or it happens out there, you know, we have a choice to make a change in ourselves, make a change in our relationships around us. That's all. Thank you for the thumbs up and the hearts. And we could do something. Obviously, we could do something like send help or whatever, or volunteer in our own communities, or give blood. I mean, you know, we're low on blood everywhere around. You know, the blood banks need blood, right? It's something we should do every 8 weeks that we could. There is always stuff that we could do to make the world a better place. And that's us responding out of love to make a change and make a difference, at least to the people around us. So if something happens to anybody, and things happen, right? And death isn't the worst thing in the world, but I think it's better where we're going. Not that I want anyone to die, and not that I would do that early on my own, but it's going to be better than what we have here. Really, the people left behind are the people who are going to suffer the most. But just I want you to think about that. You have two choices. You could stay stuck in fear, and you could not go out anymore, or you could, not be vulnerable at all, or you could choose love. And I always think about, like, after I die, when I'm, quote, at the pearly great gates or whatever it is, you know, what is it going to be the most important? It's going to be like, was I kind? Was I kind? And that's going to be just the most important thing. And I always think about that. That's the most important thing. So you could choose fear or you could choose love. And for me, and it's a practice, right? I mean, scary as heck. And if I read too much of the news, it is overwhelming. And I'm not necessarily helping anybody. Right? You want to be reverent and you want to know because you don't want to just ignore. Reading too much, it closes you down. It has you go into, if you do too much, it goes into fear, and you're not necessarily helping. Choose love, understand, know about it, and find something to do with those feelings. And anyway, just know that I love you, and I'm thinking about you all. And I hope that was helpful. Though I'm like, who am I to help anybody at this point? It's so bad. But I hope that works. It's like we need to, thanks, Alana. We just need to take action. We need to create the world that we want to have. And it starts in your house. It starts in your house by putting your ego aside. And, hi, Justin. Putting your ego aside and just loving. I had a conversation with some clients this morning about, just putting these defensiveness aside and just love. And then we want to do that so we have no regrets. Anyway, I love you all, and thank you so much for listening. Bye.
Hello, thanks for watching this. What do you want to do next? Do you want to get happy? Yes. Do you want to subscribe to my channel and keep coming back every time I put out a new video? Do you want to watch another video right now?